It's just too many good guns. People gonna flame me if they see Hemlock on F.
Hi, I'm Hakis from Alliance.
My name is Taisheen.
And we're doing a tier list. The Peacekeeper is a pretty heavy shotgun. It is a little bit slow, but it packs a heavy punch.
This gun is pretty OP if you hit your shots. But if you don't, of course you die fast. I would rate this Peacekeeper gun to S tier.
I'll probably put the Peacekeeper in A tier.
I usually don't use Hemlock because I'm not used to 3 burst guns.
The Hemlock is a burst group weapon. It deals a lot of damage. I would put the gun in the B tier.
But I would rate this gun as a B tier.
Sentinel is basically like a mini Kraber.
Sentinel, that's my baby. I would rate that on S tier.
Using cells in competitive gameplay is not very good. C.
Literally, if I see that gun, I'm picking that gun up.
L-Star is a pretty obnoxious gun. It can blur a lot of vision.
That's a pretty good gun, but the recoil of the gun is pretty hard to control.
I think I'm gonna put L-Star at C.
I would rank that gun to C.
The Mozambique did get a recent buff, but you still would never use it in competitive setting.
F. Mozambique is a F tier. I don't like that gun.
I'll put this at the lowest tier.
Alternator is a pretty good gun.
The Alternator also got a recent buff. It deals a decent amount of damage, but the gun in general is just way too slow.
It has a slow fire rate, but if you can control it, it really beams.
I'll put this right above the beak.
I actually want to put that gun on B.
High risk, high reward gun.
Wingman. That's the gun I always use, and if I see it, I always pick it up.
Can do a lot of damage. It is pretty versatile. Put the Wingman in B tier.
Sentinel is my absolute bae, but the Wingman just hits different.
Deals a lot of damage. It's very consistent.
G7 Scout. It's a pretty good poke gun in competitive, especially in early fights.
Yeah, I think I want to put the Scout on A tier.
That gun should deserve a B tier.
It's kind of hard to hit long range.
I like Bojack. It fits my gameplay. It's a really good gun. I'm hitting all the shots with it, almost. I'm really confident with that gun.
Close range, you're probably not gonna get a lot of shots in before the enemy kills you.
That goes on A tier.
I don't think it makes the list. So the Flatline is by far the best gun in the game at the moment.
Flatline is a hard gun to control, but if you do, you're just beaming that guy.
I am 100% putting this on F tier.
I'm gonna rank that gun on A tier.
I'm Gnaske.
Hi, I'm Noiises.
And this is my tier list.
The thing is, she's really versatile in arenas and also in just normal battle royale.
I think Valk is A tier. She's very situational for where your drop spot is.
Put Valkyrie at a nice A tier at the moment.
I know a lot of people would disagree with me and say Bloodhound and so on is better, but I do think Pathfinder still has abilities to win fights.
He's so strong, but the problem is that he hasn't really had any recent success.
I place Pathfinder on A as well.
I'm going to put Pathfinder at a B tier right now, I think.
Lifeline's advantage basically comes from a point of being at a disadvantage.
In arenas, she really could become huge. She could become the next big legend. But I think as of right now in Battle Royale and across the game as a whole, her revive is super strong, but I would have to put her in a C tier.
I'd place Lifeline in D.
Oh, Crypto. Okay.
I think Crypto is the best character by far.
Yeah, Crypto's going straight in the S tier. I don't care what anyone says. I love this legend.
I place Crypto in S tier.
But in Battle Royale, he is essential. He's such a strong legend.
His ultimate allows for very good rotations.
His stim did take a bit of a nerf recently. It takes a little bit more damage now, but you can do it instantaneously.
I think Octane is A tier.
Octane sits comfortably in A tier for me. Rampart's a difficult one.
I think Rampart is completely useless.
Definitely put her in D tier right now.
I know a lot of people replace Wraith with Octane at the moment, but I still think Wraith has her moments.
I think she's so strong. She's still strong. She's kind of dominated the length of this game.
I would place Wraith on S tier.
Wraith's going in S tier for me. Caustic is a difficult one because he's kind of seesawed amongst different tiers.
I think Caustic is great if utilized in the right environment.
As of right now, the current state of the game, I'll put him comfortably in a B tier.
I place Caustic on A tier.
Watson, okay.
Watson offers nothing but a smaller hitbox.
She's had her ups and downs, but I think as of right now, the game is too fast-paced. It's too determined on quick executes and actions that I don't think that she's necessarily that viable anymore.
I place Watson in E tier.
Watson is going to go in C tier. The ability to press one key and find out where players are within 75 meters is just super strong.
But I think Pathfinder just does Bloodhound's role better. I place Bloodhound in B tier.
Bloodhound is definitely an A tier legend for me.
My name is Artyco,
I'm Kouhia.
and this is my tier list.
I don't think they're useful at all.
Not that good right now, not that many people use it.
That's F tier.
F. It's pretty useful in ranked games and competitive games as well.
You can stay on the zone longer time, and if you're getting gate capped, it's like really good to have them.
Might be C.
I will trade them on A tier.
Nades is very important, especially frag grenade. You can throw it vertically, so you can take high ground.
It's just a really good nade, but not my favorite nade.
Okay, I put it on A.
I will trade on A tier.
I don't like bow. It's just not for me.
I mean, it's a good hop up to have, but you don't really need it.
I'm gonna put it on F.
I will trade on C tier.
It makes your gun like super strong, especially in competitive.
It's just a hop up you need for the guns that use it, but you don't really use those guns.
Absolutely S tier item.
Turbocharger, I will trade on B tier.
Ultimate accelerant.
Good to carry like 2 of them on your team, so you can build up ults faster.
Very important actually item in competitive, especially on Watson, because you can carry 2 of them.
I will trade on S tier.
I'm gonna put it on A. Arcstar is very useful. If you stick someone, he died.
So it's just my favorite nade and nice to stick people with Arcstars.
I'm gonna put it on A as well.
I will trade on S tier.
Mobile Espion Beacon.
If you're a man down, it can be really good to resurrect them again, but it can cost you the whole team to die if a team sees you.
On ranked games, it's very important to carry one.
I will trade on A tier.
I'm gonna put it on A. Anvil Receiver. It's not that cool.
Because if you're rocking a flatline with the 3x, it's like a sniper after that.
I'm gonna put it on B.
Anvil, I will trade on A tier. It doesn't really matter if you have it or not. If you have it, you aim a little bit faster, but you really don't need it.
Because I don't play bow. I never played with bow.
I will trade on D tier.
So let it be on D.